Ha ha, you didn't catch me that time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with a U and not an E. So let's not get that twisted, okay? So, anywho, I'm hoping you can see everything. I don't see all my items, but I see them. But I mean, I don't know if you do. We're going to find out in a minute, okay? So, anyway, today is episode 88. You heard me, Ocho, 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 Ocho. I don't know. It's 88. And we're going to be making honey mustard chicken wraps. You all voted on it. So that's one of the items we're making for this month. Okay. So, anywho, this recipe makes 2 servings. All right. Unless you're a man that eats a lot, it might just make one. But normally it makes 2. Okay. And so in this, we have, let's talk about the healthy highlights. Okay. So the calories for one chicken wrap is 348.2. That's pretty good for a sandwich, huh? And it's packed too. It's not no chinchy chicken sandwich, chicken wrap. Okay. Then it has 4 grams of saturated fat, which is good. That's considered low. Cholesterol 101.4, not as low as I like it, but we have the meat, so that's what's making it kind of high. All right, we got the meat. What can you do? Meat is meat. And then there's the sodium of 598.1, which is considered low. I would like it a little lower for high blood pressure people, but it's not bad. Okay. And then we're going to talk about the regular carbs is 20.5. I want to talk about that later. But anyway, we'll go on. The sugar is 1.8. Diabetic friendly. See, this is foods of indulgence. Yeah. I mean, things might be low, but you can still indulge no matter what your dietary restrictions are. I'll say not no matter, but on the majority of the recipes, you can still indulge. Okay. Then we have a protein of 23.5. Very nice protein. Yes, indeed. And all of that's because of the chicken. Yes, indeed. Then the fiber is 13.7. Most of that comes from our flour tortilla. It's a keto tortilla. Keto approved, it says on the bag, by La Banderita. I believe is what it's come to. I brought it down. Yes, La Banderita. God, the merge is. Anywho, then we subtract those fibers from the regular carbs, and we get a net carb of 6.8. That is a very good carb for a chicken wrap. Okay. Then well, really, that's about it for healthy highlights. Grandma Hershey didn't do no research today because today is election day. And I want to make sure you have enough time to go vote if you haven't voted already. I don't want nobody talking about, yeah, I would have went and voted if I wasn't watching Grandma Hershey and all her loveliness. But no, I'm not going to hold you back, okay? We're going to go ahead and put this together because time is of the essence around here and we don't have all day. All right, so we've got 2 chicken thighs, boneless and skinless, or you can use some frozen ones, or you can use some leftover chicken, whichever way you want. But we did this with some 2 boneless and skinless chicken thighs. And you can cook it whichever way you want to. You can bake it, you can fry it, which I wouldn't recommend because you're trying to watch your cholesterol. If you're trying to watch your cholesterol, or you can put it in the what's that thing called, the air fryer. I put mine's in the air fryer on bake on 375. I did 8 minutes, flipped it over, and then did 7 minutes, and I put the seasoning in it before I put it in there. You want to spray some kind of spray on it so that it can cook it. Okay, and so that's what I did with this chicken here. And I'm gonna show you what this chicken look like. It's already got the seasoning in it. See, and the seasonings that's in this chicken is a half a teaspoon. Now that's for a whole, and this is half of it because you know how Grandma Hershey roll. I did the first half so I can show you a picture. This is the second half. So, but the whole thing with your 2 pieces of chicken thighs, you're going to do a half a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash onion and herb, or whoever salt free you use, and a half a teaspoon of garlic and herb. And then a little bit of black pepper, whichever amount you like. Now, I heard that passionate people put lots of black pepper on their food. I'll be watching you passionate people. See what you doing with your black pepper. Anywho, so those are the seasoning for the chicken. And like I say, you just cook it in there. So that seasoning is going to be in that chicken. And then you're going to have 2 of the flour tortillas. And this is the keto approved. Okay. And I love it because you don't have to heat it up. It's very pliable already. Then you're going to have, I bought some aioli, honey mustard aioli by Stonewall. And I mix for the whole thing is 2 tablespoons into your chicken. And then there's I spread some Miracle Whip on the tortilla because the male had a little more extra as far as nutrients went, my macronutrients went. So I used the Miracle Whip. Plus, I like my stuff a little sweet anyhow. But if you want to use mayo, boo, use mayo because I want you to love your chicken wrap. Okay, that's your chicken wrap, boo. And then we have a half a cup of the shredded lettuce. All right. And actually, I guess I should have had a whole cup for the 2 altogether. I sure did use because this is a half a cup for 1. So anywho, then you take a half of aroma tomato and you chop it up, and it's gonna be a half of that. Unless you want to use other tomatoes, whichever kind you want to use, as long as you get enough for what you want in your sandwich. And then you take some sweet onion and you sliver that, just slice it real thin, you know, like this is. And you're going to put that in there. I use 1/8 of a small one for the whole thing. Okay. The whole kit and caboodle, like they say. So let's go ahead and make this. Now, Grandma Hershey don't have her gloves on today because she's not going to touch nothing sticky. All right. But she did wash her hands. Because you know what actors and actors will tell you right before they perform, or people go on the show, they got to go use the bathroom. Grandma Hershey done been into the bathroom and washed her hands. Okay. So anywho, we got our flour. See how pliable this flour tortilla is? You don't have to heat it up or nothing. I love it. And we're going to put it on our plate. Then we're going to take our aioli, honey mustard aioli, and we're going to put that, stir it into our chicken that's already cooked. Okay. And then I dice mine up. But you can slice yours in thin slices if you want. And if you dare, you can go ahead and have the whole thing if you like. But I like to cut mine up because I want to have a morsel of chicken in every bite. Okay. So we mix that tablespoon for the 1. It's just 1 tablespoon. But if you're doing a whole batch for 2, then you're going to have 2 tablespoons. All right. Then we got that mixed in. Not going to put it on there yet. The first thing we're going to put on the tortilla is our mayo or Miracle Whip, whichever one. I like Miracle Whip. So I'm going to put that tablespoon on here. And we're going to spread it on. Spread it on our tortilla. Probably should use a flatter plate so that you can see it good. I hope you can see this good. I'm going to be disappointed if you can't. And you don't have to spread it all the way to the edge because when you roll it, then it is going to move up some anyway. So just spread it close to the edge, okay? And spread it all in there. I really should have had a flatter plate, but anywho, it's all right. Then we're going to take your lettuce and you're going to put that all over. And like I said, you don't have to put it all the way to the edge because it will move. All right. I love shredded lettuce. That's what I bought, shredded lettuce. And because it was the cheapest at the time. But I love shredded lettuce. I like to make taco salads with it or just any kind of things. I don't know. I just love shredded lettuce. Okay. For whatever reason. I don't understand it, but I do. It's like the lady on the commercial when they talk on the Cheerio commercial, they talk about the love language, and the woman said, I love Portuguese. That's my love language. I don't understand it. I just love the way it makes me feel. And that's what I feel about shredded lettuce. I don't know why. Don't say. Anywho, now, then the next thing we're going to put on, I guess I'm going to use this knife. I don't like touching wet tomatoes. We're going to put this onions on here. And then we're going to put in the tomatoes. We're going to spread that out. Okay. I'm going to spread that out real good. When we roll it up, we want to taste all that goodness. Mm-hmm. Then the last thing to put on is our chicken. Okay. Put our chicken on last. Yes, indeedy weedy. It's a lot of chicken. Ooh, this if I didn't have this tortilla, I could just make a chicken salad. Chicken honey mustard chicken salad. Okay. But anywho, we got it on there. Whoo, mercy. Hope does not do much. Mercy, mercy. Okay, so then what we're gonna do to turn it into a wrap, we're gonna try to take the shortest end kind of way and fold it in there. We might have to take some of this chicken out. Ooh, mercy. Okay, we're gonna fold it like that. Then you're gonna kind of tuck that side in and roll a side over. Oh yeah, this is gonna be running over with goodness. Okay, you put it to the middle. You see that? Then you're gonna take that other end and kind of tuck it, and then you're gonna roll that part, and it's almost like a burrito or egg roll, but not quite. And there, although look like my stuff is trying to fall out, we've got a chicken wrap. Believe it or not, the whole chicken in place. We got a chicken wrap. Okay, don't let go. You're gonna have something, but this is the chicken wrap. Okay, now if you can find a low carb, larger tortilla, I would advise that, because that would make it better. These are kind of like medium size, so I guess we could have had maybe put that in half. But anyway, we got us a nice looking chicken wrap. So now let's make sure it's not pausing. Okay, Grandma Hurt, gonna make sure it's not pausing. All right. Just right. Yep. You don't need to add no salt because you got salt from the chicken naturally. You got salt from the sauce, the aioli, and from the Miracle Whip. So you don't need to add no sauce because there's mustard in that aioli. That's really good. We're gonna take one for the team. This is really good. That is delicious. We're gonna set this down. I was trying to come loose on me. Turn it over. That is really good. I didn't bring a napkin, but watch this. We got napkins over here. Grandma Hershey don't play. We got napkins. All right, now, what you need to do right now, right before you go vote, okay? You need to hit the thumbs up button. And hit it right now, because I noticed you will look and you don't hit my thumbs up. Don't you like Grandma Hershey? Okay, hit the thumbs up, sweetie pie. All right. Then, if you have not subscribed already, then click subscribe. And then click the black bell at the top. That way, when I come on, they will let you know. All right. And then, in a minute, we're going to be done so you can go vote. Now, I need you to share this show with everyone you know. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. Share it with your neighbors. And share it with your enemies, because everybody got to eat. We got to feed the world. Okay? So now, let's talk about the shout outs. Yes. All right. So I want to shout out to my health insurance agent, Sam, at Seniors Benefit. And I mean, they have been very helpful. I don't have to do all that comparison every year about which insurance I want because they do all the work for me. And I mean, they have really done a good job for me. So if you are a senior, 65 or older, look up senior benefits. And they are very good, and they will be able to help you to get the best benefit that you need for your Medicare. Okay, your insurance. Then shout out to Diana, the chopper lady. I hope to come see you next year so we can do another recipe. We can do a recipe. And then shout out to my niece in Colorado. Hello. And to Andreas. I sure hope he was behaving at school today. Andreas. And then shout out to my friend, to my score mentor and friend, John. So if you're starting a business or you want to get some tips on what to do in a business, then look up SCORE, all caps, and you can get you a mentor wherever you are. It's all throughout the world. It's nationwide. Okay. All right. Then to my friend Najee and my narcolepsy friend Emily, and to the person who signed up last week. Thank you, LaShawn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to another narcolepsy friend of mine, Doreen and Shelly and Sabelle. To my sister and to my brother Hurley. Both named after our father. And to my friend Terry. I'd like to thank you all for watching the show. And if I didn't mention your name, it's because you didn't tell me you watched the show. I love to give shout outs. Remember the romper room lady? She would give these shout outs, and I would be waiting for her to say my name. Just waiting. And my mother be like, "What you waiting for?" I'm waiting for her to say my name. And little did I know she was never going to say my name. She'd have to have a big hint from a big bird, not a little bird. Who's their kids are releasing here? Okay. Anywho, we have 4 birthdays this week. Oh, I'll tell you, my great granddaughter, who is the youngest great grandchild that I have, Miss Nyla, she turned 1 on Sunday. Oh, Miss Nyla. And she's a hoot, honey child. Let me tell you, she run the show. Happy birthday also to Miss Emily and to Miss Doreen and to Ben. Remember I tell you about my sister by another mother named Marie King, because my maiden name has Marie King in, where it was her husband's birthday. So I want to say happy birthday to all of you beautiful people. So you know what that means. Grandma Hershey got a she gonna have to sing a song. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Nyla, Emily, Doreen, and Ben. Happy birthday to you. So if you got a birthday coming up in the next 7 days, let me know so I can sing to you too, boo. So next week, we are going to make Parmesan chicken. That was the other thing that was chosen out of the 4 recipes for the month. I figure I say the other 2 closer to Thanksgiving. All right. So Parmesan chicken next week. You ask for it and you're going to get it. Now, don't forget to go and vote. Whoever you vote for, remember the outcome is going to depict how we're going to live. Okay. For the next 4 years. So pray if you have to, vote with your heart, and just try to have the best outlook where we can have. All right. Love you guys. I'm going to see y'all next week with that Parmesan chicken. Love you. Mwah. Have a wonderful, awesome week. Go vote. Bye. See how the mouse gonna act. Ooh, it's acting right this time.